Hello. Hi, this is Dharam. I hope you can hear me. If somebody can confirm by writing on the question pad, make sure that I am audible to you guys and you can see me, you can see my screen. Okay. Please write something on the pad or maybe on the chat. Okay, great. With the assumption that you can see me, you can hear me. My name is Dharam Singh and I'm here with the third session of PfMP question series. So I started this series with BGMP and PfMP some time back, and I realized that it's helping a lot of people. So why not continue with some more sessions? So the people who don't know me, my name is Dharam Singh, and I'm here to share my knowledge about PfMP or the portfolio manager professional, and we'll talk about a little bit about the process, and then I will get into the questions. So I have not seen anybody saying yes or no. You can hear me or not. So I'm not sure if you can hear me. Let me know, please, if you can write something. Kyle, if you can please write on the question pad, that would be great. Make sure I'm audible to you. Yes. Okay, perfect. All right. So as I said, this is the third session. I've done two more sessions previously. If you have not seen, you should go to my YouTube channel where you can see PGMP and PfMP related question series, and you can learn from those sessions as well. And also, yeah, of course, today we're going to learn a lot. So idea is when you see a question, you try to answer those questions. So try your best. Sometimes if you've not read the chapter, you may not know how to answer. You don't know the exact answer, but you know what, try your best, and if it's not getting right, we'll talk about it. All right. Yeah, so we'll talk about PfMP, and we'll talk about questions and then how I can help you with your ongoing journey for achieving your PfMP. So if you do not know me, I have been into the space of teaching PGMP, PfMP, PMPs, risk management, and few other certificates for a long time now, since 2009. And I'm proud to say that as of this week, I have now 342 PGMPs. It's a little bit older data, 342, and 70 PfMP at the moment. So the good thing is I am maintaining my 100% pass rate in PfMP. I have served as a board of director with PMI Sydney. So some of you probably know that I was in Sydney. I left in Sydney for a long time, and I have played active role with PMI Sydney chapter and spent 3 years on the board. And yeah, I have been training PGMPs, PMPs for a long time. And if you don't know that I have another passion for yoga, that's where you can actually benefit from my online sessions happening on Saturday evening. So you can contact me. Hey, Dharam, I'd like to join your yoga session. So these sessions are free. These go for 1 hour, and I try to explain or share as much as I can my knowledge, whatever I have gained so far in my life. Okay, so let's get started. So if you have not visited this particular YouTube channel, in this particular video, I will recommend you to go through this and watch it. You will learn a lot about PfMP, what exactly to do, how to present your application, and what are the books you should read, and how to build your knowledge and gain your certificate in the shortest possible time. And I have put this link on the chat. If you do not see this link on the chat, let me know. I have already placed that, and otherwise you can copy this link and try to use it for your purpose. All right. Okay, so a little bit about PfMP, as you are probably not new. The reason you are joining here because you already know a little bit about PfMP. So PfMP, as you know, portfolio manager professional. So this is to recognize your experience as a portfolio manager. So this is for the people who already in the portfolio manager profession. Don't go with the title, but if you have done the PFM portfolio management, maybe you are a project manager, program manager, CEO, director, doesn't matter. But what the role you played in the organization, that matters. Okay, so first thing that, so if you have 4 years of portfolio management experience and overall 8 years of experience, so including your 4 years plus 4 years, that's your 8 years of experience as in the portfolio management space. So that makes you eligible for PfMP. And if you have any doubt, you can always contact me. I will help you to narrow down your selection, or maybe find out if you really satisfying the requirement or not. So then application, of course, application is the key for this exam, as you know that. How you present your portfolio experience really matters. And also the 5 questions. So these 5 questions will be reviewed by the panel of the PMI. So they will see if you have really done portfolio management in those space in those 5 domains. Okay, I do help my student with PfMP application. And even if you're not my student, you can always buy the package, application support package. And which books to read, which supporting material, of course, I can talk about that, and that's what I'm saying. Go through this video, which I have already explained a lot about PfMP. You can find a lot about that. So make sure you have 3rd edition of Standard for Portfolio Management. For some reason, PMI have 4th edition on the website, which is very confusing. Just be careful. The exam is still based on 3rd edition, and the books, whatever books you want to read, has to be based on 3rd edition. Okay, and of course, you can always go for my books, Complete Reference Guide for Portfolio Management, PfMP certification, Question Bank, Challenger, Pathfinder, and many other documents and videos you will get from my program. Okay. Yeah, so I will highly recommend you to go through this video to find more about it. Okay, the question I have: if we were to take your PfMP prep, will you be able to review the application? Of course. So you know the drill. You have seen my GMP program where I help my student with the application review as well, if you remember that. Anyway, so yes, you will get full attention, full support to pass your exam. And whether you're joining the mentoring program or virtual program, you will get the similar support and package. All right. Okay, and as I said, make sure you go through this particular video, and the link is already in the chat. Okay, and if you cannot find the link, you can always contact me. So how will this session go? And if you're joining for first time, as you know, I have done 2 more sessions previously. You like to go back to those sessions as well. So we look at how to approach each question. Every question is unique, so make sure you have understood it, read and understood the context around the question. Read the options. Sometimes you feel that, yeah, option A is correct, but maybe option B or C or D is better answer. So always look at all the 4 options. And elimination, yes, if you know the exact answer, of course, why not? But if you do not know the exact answer, then you try to figure out how can I eliminate wrong options. So there are various ways we can do, and I do talk about those elimination techniques in my class. I can help you with that, but let's see if we can figure out some of them today as well. Then once you narrow down to 2 options, then you, of course, you have to take a decision. If you've done the study very well, you can obviously find the right answer almost immediately. time to take time taken to answer, differentiate between the length of the question and plan your time. So sometimes one-liners you don't have to spend too much time, but sometimes if it's lengthy scenario, then of course you need to spend a little more time. But you need to be careful you don't spend too much time in reading and rereading and rereading. That is going to kill your time. So again, we'll talk in the class how to get to the answer, especially the lengthy question, in the shortest time. And then you of course make the right choice, and make sure you have confirmed that yes, you think that B is the correct answer. Yes, B is the right answer, and you mark it. Always verify it. So this is how we're going to go, and this is when you're sitting in the exam, you're going to do that as well. And as I mentioned, having 100% pass with 70 PfMPs from I think 15 or 16 countries, I cannot ask more than that. I like to see anybody coming to me get all the required experience and knowledge, and you pass the exam in the shortest time. So most of the students not only passing 100%, but they are able to complete the exam between 3 and 3.5 hours. That's the kind of bell. If you put a bell curve, most of the people are in that category. I've seen somebody doing under 3 hours as well. Some people have to go all the way up to 3 hours, 40 minutes, 50 minutes as well. But at the end of the day, all pass with 100% and above target result. But by the way, I don't talk the same thing for the PGMP. PGMP, I have 86% pass rate, which is not great, but it's much better than the normal standard. Anyway, but PfMP, if you are doing PfMP, you will get everything and you will pass the exam. So as usual, we going to go through the questions. The benefit of question will come to you when you are participating. So today's questions are based on the chapter 3 from the standard for portfolio management, 3rd edition. And that's where we talk about processes and tools, techniques, and also input outputs. So PfMP is, you can say, a little bit easier from PGMP, because here we're talking about number of questions which you can directly see based on the process, input, output, tools, techniques. So you might find, hey, exam they looks easier. Yes, that's one thing, but most important thing, how are you prepared? Are you prepared fully? Are you able to look between the lines, or when you say you can look outside the box? So I might have some of the simplest question, and one-liner question, but that's fine. But more importantly, are you able to answer those questions? So please participate. You have a question pad. So when I put a question, try to answer it. And it's a small group, so I like to see all of you answering the question. So, which process is not included in the portfolio governance process group? Unless you know all the processes, it's not going to be easy for you. Let's see. Define portfolio, execute portfolio, optimize portfolio, authorize portfolio. So this is one-liner question. If you know this, all these processes, you have the answer immediately. If not, then you will be challenged. So yeah, your time start now. If you can start putting your answers, that will be great. All right. Even if you get wrong, doesn't matter, but participation will help you to look at the answer. Okay, why I'm getting wrong? Doesn't matter. Yeah, right, wrong doesn't mean anything here. What matters is you participating. So yeah, keep going, please. I have seen one question, one answer so far. Can you not hear me, or can you not see me? I mean, I can see. Yeah. Okay. Any other answer? Okay. So this is straightforward. As I said, it's not a very big question, difficult question. Oops. So if you know the SPM is, there are only 3 process groups: define portfolio, and optimize portfolio, and authorize portfolio. Execute portfolio is nothing. There's no nothing called execute portfolio. So as I said, this is the easy question if you know the processes. All right. Question number 2, another one-liner. Which of the following has correct combination of processes? Included portfolio governance process groups. So we're talking the portfolio governance process group, and the process we have: define portfolio, execute portfolio, optimize portfolio, assign portfolio. Define portfolio, execute portfolio, optimize portfolio, develop portfolio, manage plan. Define portfolio, execute portfolio, optimize portfolio, authorize portfolio. Define portfolio, provide portfolio oversight, optimize portfolio, authorize portfolio. All right, so your time starts now. You probably got a hint from the previous question as well. Yep. All right, keep going. Yeah, a few more seconds to go. Please answer. All right. I think we got all the answers so far, so let's continue. So answer is D. So sometime what can happen in your exam, you might get hint from the previous question. So as you know, we have talked about execute portfolio is not a process group. You know that it is again, if you know the process, if you've done the study of the 3rd chapter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Define portfolio, provide portfolio oversight, optimize portfolio, and authorize portfolio. All right. All right. So now let's look at the question number 3. So another one-liner, small question. So don't assume that because I'm sharing the one smaller question doesn't mean that you're going to see all the one-liner smaller question. You will be lucky if you get few questions like this. You might see some question with the table or sometimes question with a scenario as well. So let me read the question number 3. The aligning process group consists of processes to manage and optimize the portfolio. Which one function is not included in this group? Categorized the portfolio component, evaluate the portfolio component, authorize the portfolio, selected the portfolio component. So aligning process group, again, as you have, if you started, you know what I'm talking about. So aligning process group consists of processes to manage and optimize the portfolio. Which one is not included in the group? So if you see this kind of question, you will be laughing in the exam, especially if you've done the study. So your time starts now. All right, what's your answer? I think these questions are challenging you because probably you're not started the chapter. So what happened in the class? You already done the study. You have gone through the videos, so you know the topic really well. So when you come to my session, your answering will be much smarter. You know exactly what you're talking about. But anyway, so today is more like learning the type of question and how can you answer such questions. So answer for this question is authorize the portfolio. So part of the Aligning process groups, you do categorize, you evaluate and select which one is not including authorized. Authorized is in the other process group we have, the optimized and authorized portfolio process group. Yeah, C was the right answer. All right. So far, whatever we have seen, these are related to the process groups. And as I said, you're going to see some question like that as per the feedback I received so far. Around 10 to 15 questions you can see based on the process, the tools, techniques, input, output. And that's where you will be laughing. And a very straightforward question, if you know this, very, very straightforward. Portfolio issue register is part of portfolio manager plan, portfolio process assets, portfolio performance manager plan. So where do you find the portfolio issue register? Unless you have done the study, you will have a little challenge. If you get it right, maybe you can guess it. It doesn't matter, doesn't mean anything here. If you get wrong, doesn't mean. But you need to try. You have to answer it. Issue register. Please answer. Okay. And all right. All right. So you change. Kyle changed the answer to C. The answer is C for this one. So you need to, you need to go back to the book and look at some of the terms, the artifacts, portfolio process asset and organization process asset. There are two process assets you're going to use as input in many of the processes. So as they know, asset is something helps you, as a process asset. So organization process is something coming from organization. It's not here, but I'm just giving you extra knowledge here. So anything which is coming from organization is organization process asset, such as like organization policies or lesson learned from the other portfolios or any change in policies, strategy direction, all coming from organization level. So these are organization process assets. Portfolio process asset, all the consist of all the logs, register or approved documents, or what you call the schedule, and anything which you're going to prepare as part of the portfolio will be part of the portfolio process. Even the issue register, risk register, change register, all will be part of portfolio processes. All right. Okay, so I hope it's helping you. Let's look at the next question, number 5. All right. Which processes are included in portfolio strategic management knowledge? So as you know, there are 5 knowledge areas: strategic management, governance, performance management, risk management, and communication management. So each of them has one or more processes. So you need to know which processes are part of which knowledge area. Develop portfolio strategic plan, develop portfolio management plan, define portfolio roadmap. Develop portfolio management plan, develop portfolio, define portfolio roadmap, develop portfolio management plan, develop portfolio charter, define portfolio roadmap, develop portfolio strategic plan, develop portfolio charter, define portfolio roadmap. All right, your time starts now. All right, Please answer. And yeah, okay. And you might like to open your book anyway. So yeah, at least that gives you some curiosity if you're not getting right. But yes, please try to answer. And this is our last question. So you will not have much opportunity to participate. So please answer. I can see change again, change again. So what is the final answer? Okay. All right. So I'm not surprised if you're not answering or not able to participate, because if you've not read the chapter, it is going to be challenged for you. So strategic management knowledge area has number of processes. It has, I think, five processes. You have 5 processes, and 4 of them, or sorry, no, 4 processes. 3 part of the defined portfolio, and the 1 as part of the aligning portfolio process. So it has portfolio strategy plan, it has portfolio, develop portfolio, and sorry, not develop portfolio. It has the strategic plan, defined portfolio charter, and defined roadmap. So answer for this is D. You had Kyle had initially had right answer, but somehow you changed the answer. Anyway, no problem at all. And said this is, if you have studied the chapter, you probably get all the 5 answer right, because none of these questions are tricky questions. These are just simple based on the knowledge. I kept the questions easier side, so that this is just to create curiosity. If you have not started study or preparing, just get started. And as I said, these questions are easier side, 1-liner question. You're probably not going to see many of such questions, but it's a good idea to see the processes, the input, tools, technique, and output, all kind of things. These can give you 10 to 15 questions. All right, so this is it from the question side. I hope it's helping you and giving you something to take back. And as I said earlier, that if you, as a part of, as you're joining this program, I am going to give you a coupon code that will help you to save $100 to my group program or personal mentor program. So if you are joining either of the program, I have one program coming up on 24th of September, and there are other few other programs, so you can more than welcome to join that. And I have I will plan another programs as well. We can talk about them. So the coupon code is discount, and the discount 100 USD. Let me type here. Okay, so yeah, if you are joining this program, any other program, please do that. And love to see you in the class and help you out. If you still have, okay, you were going to tell us how to ensure application or experience count. So I think I started talking earlier, but anyway, I can talk about. So when you're writing your portfolio experience, first of all, there are 2 things: portfolio experience, and second part is the program. Portfolio, your experience in the portfolio domains. So when you write the portfolio, make sure you talk about organization and the vision, mission, strategies, and how, and what is the reason for initiating or starting this portfolio. So you need to show the linkage, the strategic alignment between portfolio and the organization, and also talk about the portfolio, talk about the key component of the portfolio. So that is about the portfolio description. If you are not going to do the same expected way, then you might have to revise the application as the PMI come back to you. And the 5 questions, There are 5 domains: the strategic, governance, performance, risk, and communication. So their questions are related to these domains. So when you write your answer, you need to demonstrate your experience in those 5 domains. All right. Is it helping you? Carl, if you can help, okay, you say, you're going to tell us how to ensure. Yeah. So that's where it is, you've gone through the PGMP exam, so so similar to that. And but here the focus is on the portfolio management. So if you have done that, you will be fine. Okay, so any other question you have? I have some time for you if you want to talk. You want to share your experience, or any other question you have with respect to portfolio management, PfMP. Happy to help you with. This is some of my older record, which keep changing. 342 and 70 as of now. And you know how to book time with me. This is a link you can use to book time with me. You will have access to my Outlook, and you can check my availability. All right, and you can see other detail as well. All right, guys. So anything else I can help you with? Yeah, please feel free to contact me, and I would love to help you out. And if you're joining one of the program, a payment program, you can use the discount code to save $100 on the program. Okay, so I will see you next time. I still have 2 more sessions to go with the PfMP questions. So I will see you soon again. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.